I take this opportunity to welcome you once again for this exciting event of BW Indian Hospitality Awards 2022. As Mr. Java mentioned, I shall briefly explain about what Daikin Global is and what is Daikin India strategy, strengths, and solution offerings. Starting with global presence, it's already stated that we are undisputed number one AC company in the world. As has been shown here, in another 2 years, we shall be completing century of our foundation and have presence in over 160 countries, supported by more than 100 production bases. Out of those 100 production bases, 3 are based at India too. As shown here, last few years, acquisition for inorganic growth was the hallmark of our global expansion, which provided teeth to support aggressive organic business growth, what Daikin is doing in India. Our formula for global success has been very, very simple with a very focused approach, as you all can see here. Leadership backed by people-centered management, which drove growth even during adverse market conditions, which were seen by all of us during pandemic times. A mission which is aimed at innovation, like development of cutting-edge technologies and products for society, continuous customer satisfaction, and to continue to take actions as expected from brand Daikin, a brand of trust. We are the air specialists. Surely, I'm sure you all know that. As you know, Daikin is only company present across the value chain of not only wide range of air conditioning products and systems, but also refrigerants. Maybe it's not so well known that we are one of the leading manufacturers for refrigerants too. Daikin has developed unique initiatives as shown here that reflect what customers want in each market. Probably Daikin brand differentiation comes by way of ensuring a wide range of cooling and heating solutions for a comfortable living and working environment for multiple applications, as are shown here. Together, Daikin has many leading edge measures spanning multiple years. What we call our engine of growth, that has been our state-of-art Indian manufacturing facilities. We started with manufacturing at Nimrana in year 2009 in an area of 40 acres, which is getting enhanced now by our Siri City factory setup, as Mr. Java mentioned, which will be additional area of 75 acres. We intend to start production at South India from this setup by next year. That is being supported by our best-in-class R&D facilities, which are currently at Nimrana, and sure it will be expanded at Siri City too. And we do have training facilities, one of the best training facilities also. When we look at R&D center, as I mentioned, one second. Yeah, as I mentioned, our R&D center that acts as Daikin India Technology Foundation for leading edge technology creation by leveraging internal and external collaborations with speed. The most advanced labs which we have at our R&D center and the testing facilities have led to high technology product development towards serving the differentiated needs of customers. The trajectory of Daikin India growth in last 10 years has been possible only through the fabulous support which we have been getting from esteemed customers like all of you here in India that trusted Daikin's cutting-edge technology products, what we have been offering to Indian consumers. We have 17 branch offices as shown here, which are supported by 24 area offices with other supporting infrastructure as shown here. We are the air specialists, as mentioned earlier also. So we have complete range of products, not only air conditioning, but also refrigerants. I have already covered what are shown here in these slides. Basically, we are available for complete residential, commercial, industrial, hospitality, hotel applications through various product offerings which Daikin is able to offer to Indian customers. One of the live example of Daikin's foray in best energy efficiency products and environmental concern has been the global cooling prize, which Daikin in collaboration with Nikken Seiki of Japan. Nikken Seiki is a leading architectural firm in Japan, which we won last year. Here we competed with almost 2,100 entries, which came from almost 96 countries. It's not only business, but we have taken the brand forward with investment in skill development and training too. The emphasis here has been to create overall ecosystem of knowledge-based solutions. Daikin's commitment of skill development, invest in India, and make in India approach was once again demonstrated as we actively instituted an industry academia collaborative training scheme to improve skill levels by way of COE, that is Center of Excellence at various cities. Towards this aim, we have partnered with almost 20 COEs across the country. We also inaugurated our state-of-art training facility this year during April 22, which is called Japanese India Institute of Manufacturing Excellence this year. Thereafter, I move on to the requirements what are there for the hospitality sector. As you can see on this slide, what are the expectations from hospitality sector? You expect when we as Daikin look for aircon solutions, you as hospitality customers will look for the best of the comforts, the energy saving technologies, best of the control systems, indoor quality, the lowest sound basically in the guest rooms and everywhere, and very simple and quick installation. That is the expectations from hospitality sector. So what does Daikin have to solve these requirements? As I have already talked about the complete product range, so small to large hotels, we do have the appropriate solutions, as can be seen here. For smaller hotel requirements, we have smaller unitary systems. Unitary are like commercial splits, ductable package. Then second is for the middle-sized hotels, we have our patented technology which Daikin has invented, which is called VRV technology. And we have done numerous projects by this technology in India, which I'll share here. And then we have bigger size hotels for which we have complete range of chiller and airside equipments, like big five-star hotels, like this is one of them, which works on chiller technology. Of course, brand I'm not talking here, but these are for big hotels and such requirements. So we have basically complete range of products which can cater to different kind of hospitality requirements. That's the point in submission here. Now, when we look at operations at a hotel and the way we have studied data from through our control systems, see, we and every designer tend to select an aircon system which should be able to fulfill the peak load requirements, because there should not be any point of time where your guests have to suffer. But systems do not operate on peak load. As per the data which we have collected, gathered, analyzed, more than 80% of the time, system operates on a load which is less than 50%. Which means while you select and install a system for peak load, but its efficiency should be the highest when it is on partial load, because 80% of time anyway you're going to use the machine for partial load. And there the solution lies in the right product selection, right technology selection. That is the emphasis which Daikin has to minimize the carbon footprint, to provide you all with the best environmental solutions. I'll briefly cover quickly some of the points on technology because time is limited. I can't go in full details, but I'll try my best to cover key points here, starting with VRV technology, for which, as I said, Daikin invented this technology way back in 1982. So it's, and we are pioneer and the world leader as well as India leader on this technology. When I talk of this technology, this is, typical of part load, as I said. What it shows is When you have an air conditioning machine and multiple rooms, guest rooms, multiple areas in a hotel, as load goes on increasing, so is the speed of compressor, so is the delivered refrigeration capacity. As requirement goes down, this also the whole refrigeration capacity delivered goes down. To cut short, this can work for as small a load as 3%. So range of operation is from 3% to 100%. It's a modular system. Moving on to that's what it is shown here on the slide. As rooms are coming on, compressor speed and indoors compressor is picking up the load. Moving on to next requirement, definitely IAQ and IEQ is one of the key requirement for any hospitality solutions. But apart from serving the fresh air, you also need to save energy. So we have in VRV technology, you can couple it with something which we call it heat reclaim, ventilation. Once you inject the fresh air through these systems, you can save energy by almost 28%. That's a fact, and many hotels are already using it. Next is combination of small to big units. When I'm talking right now VRV technology. So it's not that you need to use different systems of combining small requirement, which are your guest room, and big requirement, which can be a lobby, big restaurant area. You can combine both the systems together in one technology, which is VRV. That's what is shown here. Top, you can see there are smaller units, and bottom there's a big unit, which is air handling unit. So both can be combined in one system. The solutions are being used here. Such. Next is control systems. We have multiple type of control systems, including we can connect our aircon solutions to third-party BMS, but it's not necessary that you have to go to third-party BMS always. We have our own dedicated control systems also for specific application. One of them is called RARI Hotel Controls. So you can see this can be configured, settings can be controlled by way of key card control plus other features. Now it is shown here that hotel rooms can be occupied, unoccupied, they may be rented, they may not be rented. So all the settings can be configured in this control system. So this is specially created for hotel needs. This is one of the example of control systems what we have, but there are many others, which, as I said, because of shortage of time, I can't cover here. So I'm touching some of the points. So in nutshell, VRV system can take care of guest comfort, energy saving, which definitely is your OPEX, because biggest part of your one of the biggest part of your OPEX is electricity cost. That's true not only for hotels, for any commercial applications. And within electricity cost, probably highest consumption is by air conditioning system. So once you save electricity on aircon systems, you save your OPEX, right? That's a straight relation. So that is what this system intends to do. So comfort, energy saving, simple installation, it's a modular system. You can operate part of a hotel, need not be having a full system. Very easy maintenance. And of course, centralized control, as I mentioned, some of them as RARI control, and there are other features which are. So this is in a nutshell what this system does. Then I move on to the next technology, which we call it applied solutions, which I mentioned already for bigger hotel requirements, big chillers, big airside equipments are required. And Daikin does have, I'm proud to say, complete range of these solutions also available in India. Just to quickly look at these product offerings, we have chillers, which are from 20 TR to 3000 TR single chillers, 3000 TR single chiller for big mega requirements. And then you have fan coil units, you do have refrigeration equipments, filtration systems, control systems. So complete solution approach is available on chillers also. These are highly energy efficient, water cooled and air cooled screw chillers. Then we do have conventional oiled centrifugal chillers, and we are one of the pioneer in magnetic bearing centrifugal chillers too. On the these are products I am talking, but it's not that our effort stops at only product offerings. On the anvil is also a rollout of leading edge solution business as differentiated from product approach when we talk of applied solutions. We are already into solution business, and now we have already started our foray into solution business or applied through utilization of applied products too. That was on chiller. Another interesting point, which many of you may not know, that we also offer a good solution for hot water requirements, which we call it our heat pump through this applied product range. The traditionally hotels used to go for boilers for your hot water requirements. So, but now we offer heat pumps too, which is much more energy efficient. So again, I am summarizing here what we can offer for hotel applications through our applied solution. You can see on this slide, right from lobby areas to rooms to restaurants to various applications, complete solutions are available. I'll not go into details because I'm being hinted to kind of close. So I'll rather rush now. So to just summarize now, I'll go through some of the great references which we could create for our customers in India by way of milestones in last 10 years. The journey of success, I'm sure, have left solid footmarks on Indian hospitality landscape. Let me now take you through some of our illustrative projects which are part of our indelible footprints in India for hospitality applications. I'm starting with certain projects which are very renowned projects outside India, which are using VRV technology because it was not known so much in India. Like you can see certain hotel in London and other places. Some of the landmark projects outside India. Then when we talk of India too, we are doing some of the best projects, as you can see here, various hotel chains and the top names. We are proud and happy to share that we have done many solutions at Taj hotels here, or we are at Taj Group anyway today. Oberoi's, we are there. Radisson, I was listening to a very interesting panel discussions from Radisson bosses today, and you can see many other chains, Marriott. So this is all because of the trust you all placed on Daikin Solutions. Some of the more project references are shown here. So because again, some of them we could show. Oberoi's, we have supplied magnetic centrifugal chillers, many Oberoi hotels for that matter. And Srover is there, again Radisson, you can see. Hyatt group of hotels. So some are with chiller technology of Daikin, some are with VRV technology of Daikin, but you can see we're almost everywhere, including Marriott group, as you can see on this slide. So we shall vigorously continue to take on challenges with firm determination and seize the opportunity in front of us for a brighter future for all of us. So surely journey to excel shall continue. It's not the end, obviously. Thank you very much for your kind attention. I'm sorry if I overshot the time.